Hi, my name is Dragan from AppAppeal. I'm here today with Dmitry Dragilev, marketing lead at ZURB. As you may know, AppAppeal gives AppAwards to the most promising applications in the world. Today I'm happy to announce that the winner of this award for the user feedback category is Notable. Mr. Dragilev, congratulations to you and your team.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got those cool stickers from you guys, so thank you.
Can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Sure, marketing lead at ZURB, and ZURB is an interaction design firm. We've been around for 13 years. We've helped over 150 startups and companies out there. And we consult people, companies in anything from business strategy to interface to interaction design to building products to anything that involves really building products. And we also build products as well. We have apps of our own, like you mentioned, and there's a whole bunch of other things we do. We speak, we bring speakers in, and so forth. And I'm the lead marketer here, so I make sure that people know about what's going on here.
Can you tell us some of your clients, some of the startups you helped along the way?
Sure, yeah. I mean, we've worked with Netflix, with Facebook, with Yahoo, with New York Stock Exchange, with
New York Stock
Reuters.
Exchange.
Yeah, well, that's a little section of New York Stock Exchange, not the whole site, but a small
Okay.
team there. Yeah, we did work with them. Let's see, BritneySpears.com, not the new site, but the old site. So, yeah, we actually have the Britney Spears candid picture all the way over there in the room here. So yeah, we work pretty hot companies, and it's fun. It's always fun to work on new projects with people.
What was the most interesting project you worked on?
Oh, there's just so many.
The first that
Salesforce
comes to mind.
um, Salesforce was pretty cool. We're working on the app for them for the iPad. We worked with Trap It, which is a really cool project right now, which is they're going to be launching, I think, another update pretty soon. But it's an idea, a way to create traps of their stuff that you're reading on, and they're a
Hmm.
pretty hot startup here in the valley. There's over 150 startups, so it's really hard to kind of think through so many. But yeah, there's no shortage of cool work out here.
That's good to hear. What can you tell us about Notable?
Notable was created over 2 years ago, and it was created out of a need that we had here because we consult and we have all these different clients, and we needed a way to give feedback on work that we're doing. So we needed a way for them to comment on work that we're doing. We needed a way for us to have a conversation with clients, and that was how it was born. And it was actually a way for us to iterate on things internally with the team here. So we would create something, we would shoot that over to the team. They would respond with, say, our engineer would respond with some feedback that is,
Hmm.
functional. For example, can this really be created in 2 months? Can he actually put this functionality in there? I would respond with the copy changes, say, on something like that. You know, Brian, our founder, would respond with some of the business strategy as far as the product goes. What's the workflow looking like? Designers might chime in with the contrast on the page, right? And so we would use this tool internally, and we needed it. And so, since we really needed it, we figured other people might need it. Our clients needed that as well to communicate with us, and so we launched the tool and let people actually, use it out there and improve this feedback. Because what are the alternatives? You use an email. It just becomes very out of context. People get
Yeah.
lost. It just sucks. And then you can mark things up in Photoshop and you can shoot that over, and that just gets really, really, really messy. And on the phone you lose context, and it just wasn't really working out for us really well. And so we decided why not create a quick little app? And now we've extended it, to any computer out there, so you can capture from anywhere, really. So it's awesome. I mean, that's how it was born and evolved, and now you can, heck, you can capture from your iPhone. You can put that into Notable. You can put notes on that. You can capture from Photoshop. You can
Yeah.
capture from your desktop. You can capture from any way you want. You can actually upload images on there. And we really extended that functionality and, improved a lot of the functionality inside there, organizing things and things like that. But that's kind of a little short history of Notable, how it was born and how it evolved a little bit.
We saw on your on the Notable blog post that you added some new features in September, like a few weeks back. What can you tell us about that? What can you tell us about those new features?
Yeah, well, we improved a lot of different parts of Notable. So we took customer feedback to heart and actually
Mm-hmm.
went through the tool, and we tried to improve little things that people wanted in the tool. 2 years in, you start to see these patterns that people really need certain things, and you start running into the same issues. And I'd say we're probably the the power users of the tool. We use this thing all the time. And Brian, our founder, he has a whole use case, right, that he shares feedback with the team, right? And
Yeah.
we, as the team, also have, every one of us has our own use case for the tool as well. We share stuff with other people on the team. I might share things with other bloggers or other people, reporters out there. So I might be corresponding with customers. Our customer service advocate, he's probably going back and forth on bugs and issues like that. And so all of us tried to see what are some of the issues that our customers are seeing that we're seeing as well, and tried to improve them. So, we've released an ability to favorite posts, to hide posts. We improved the sets tremendously. The organize improvements were amazing as well. We improved organize a great deal, workspaces as well. So we tried to really clean up some of the tool and improve it based on the customer feedback.
Yeah. And where is Notable going right now? Where is it heading?
It's world domination, basically. Dominate the world with it.
Yeah.
It's better, awesome stuff. We've got other updates we'll be probably putting into it. We'll be just working at it, just making sure every little interaction is crystal clear, that people are not getting lost anywhere, just making sure all the workflows are as crystal clear as they can be. New users, that they're not lost at all, and just listening to your customers is what we are trying to do now. Talking to customers, seeing how they're using the tool, trying to figure out what are they doing with this tool, where are they having hardships, right? People use it for all sorts of different things. So
And how do you gather this user feedback for Notable? So
so
you're a user feedback app. How do you yourself gather the user feedback for your app?
yes. So we actually end up doing a lot of customer interviews, and we talk to customers about how we're actually doing this right now. We're just doing a whole bunch of customer interviews with people all over the world, just
Hmm.
sitting down like you and me talking now, trying to figure out,
How can you
how you're
improve it?
using the tool today.
Yeah.
What kind of how you're sharing things, and what kind of features are you using, which ones are you not using, and what are the hardships you're running into, what are you liking about the tool. And then we're trying to piece it all together and see, is there a pattern, or is there something that we're not seeing. And it's always good to kind of talk to people, and you're going to get a whole bunch of different feedback from different people because everybody's using it differently. But there are certain overarching themes that help us. We do webinars as well.
Hmm.
So webinars are kind of help. We communicate one little thing, a tip on how to use the tool, and then we'll solicit feedback after the webinar. So we'll send out a survey asking people about that. And we'll also do personalized walkthroughs. So we'll go and we'll walk a team that has just signed up on Notable through the app. We'll show them an ins and outs of it and see how they respond, see if they have questions and so forth.
Yep.
And again, that process allows us to gather feedback, see how they're using the tool. And verbal works very well. Verbal feedback. I mean, we have chat support as well. So we're live on chat from 9 to 5. And they can either Notable or
9 to 5 US time.
US time, yeah.
Okay.
So if we're not on there, you can shoot, support at notableapp.com, and then Louis gets in here usually around 7:30 or 8 a.m. and he'll get in there, and then he'll reply to any email. So we have tons of people in UK and Australia and all over the world, France, Germany, using the tool. And if need be, we hop on calls just like this one here, on Skype or whatever, and then we'll talk and go through anything that they need to go through. So yeah, we're always out there trying to learn from people. So we're very accessible, very accessible. Louis Corso is our customer service advocate, and you'll get more than a great treatment from him.
Okay. You told us that, and we know that Notable is part of ZURB, and ZURB has many other apps. Can you share with us the plans for other apps that you have right now? Which other apps are being implemented at ZURB as we speak?
Sure. So ZURB is a 13-year-old interaction design firm. So we've been consulting companies for 13 years, and we've been doing that through our service part of the business. That's just one part of the business. Our mission is really to help people create better websites, to help them design awesome stuff, to help them design for people, right? So that we do that through consulting, by just consulting these companies, right? Another way to do it is through arming them with the tools they need to crush this stuff, to implement awesome websites, to design things, and not be stuck, because that's the worst place to be at. And so products is really the second avenue of the business, and what you're referring to is the apps. And Notable is just one of them, right? We have a lot of them. If you look on the footer of any of the apps, Notable, verifyapp.com or chopapp.com, all these apps, they're designed for a specific use case, and they're all kind of have an overarching theme of building better product. Whether it's feedback on websites, whether it's testing a concept, whether it's feedback on a quick piece of code, whether it's critiquing a website, we have these little apps for every one use case. It all rolls up into building better product up on top. So that's the second part of the business, building product. And we're really passionate about it. So we've been at it for a few years. We released really a lot of different apps, and we've gotten tremendously positive reviews and feedback from people about them. And so the next part really is going to be building more apps. So we have we just launched 4 apps this year, and we have another, I'd say like 3-4 apps in the plans. There's different apps that are in the plans now, but all of them are going to be centered around the same thing of building product. So helping people with specific problems that they're having, whether it's testing a workflow with linkable screens, or mocking something up very quickly without having to use Photoshop or something like that. All that stuff is out there for us to solve these problems, and build a quick app for people to be able to do that. So that's the future.
Big plans for the future.
I mean, we want to just build more of these apps to help people with these problems.